Have you ever witnessed an aspect of Anneliese Dodds that made you utterly stunned? She is well recognized as a shrewd public person who commands attention and talks with power. However, what if I told you that there are infrequent pictures of her that show a whole different side, moments so unexpected and relatable that they alter your perception of her forever? We're going to find out just that today. You won't believe what you're going to see and hear, so stick with me through to the very end. Anneliese Dodds fans should never miss the big reveal. Anneliese usually strikes me as a serious, refined, and reserved, someone who rarely lets her guard down. However, pictures that reveal a completely different story are tucked away in old archives and private collections. Imagine being surprised at events, laughing with friends, or simply enjoying some quiet relaxation that most of us never get to witness. The actual Anneliese, the person behind the public persona, is depicted in these kinds of photos. Several of these pictures feature her at social events, looking far more at ease than you might anticipate and sporting looks that reveal her fun side. In contrast to the typical stage lights and microphones, you can practically feel her personality coming through. Then there are the pictures that show her traveling, where she is grinning and dressed casually, just like any other person. These infrequent occurrences demonstrate that even highly visible people yearn for everyday life. Beyond the images, there is more to the unseen story. A private existence full of unforeseen twists is hinted at in each rare photograph. Her secret interests, her friendships, and her demeanor when no one is looking all reveal a lot about who she really is. The slightest moment recorded, such as a glance into the distance, a broad smile, or even a head tilt, can sometimes convey a message more effectively than words ever could. The rarity of these images adds to their specialness. They will never be seen by most people. These aren't the well-polished, altered photos that were made public. Like undiscovered treasures, they are genuine, unvarnished, and nearly secret. It feels like you're finally getting to know the woman behind the name when you see them, as though you're being granted access to a hidden realm. Furthermore, relating these pictures to her profession reveals a woman who is far more nuanced than the public realizes. Her public words and position are not the only things that define her. These rare glances remind us that she has lived through personal hardships, enjoyed moments of delight, and formed experiences outside of the spotlight that few people ever get to know. This is where it becomes even more intriguing. The last collection of unique images we'll share features Anneliese in a way no one anticipated. They portray a pleasant, lively side of her that is remarkably distinct from the public perception that most people have of her. Everything changes in these moments. They demonstrate that a person with depth, charm, and even humor may be found behind the well-maintained exterior. Therefore, if you ever believed that you knew Anneliese Dodds, you should reconsider. You will gain an entirely different perspective on her after looking at these pictures and the story they tell. The final image we unveil is the most unexpected of all, and it may be the one that sticks with you for the rest of your life. So make sure to watch through to the very end. Please remember to like this video, share it with others who might be equally interested, and subscribe for more amazing tales and behind-the-scenes glimpses if you loved this unique look into Anneliese's undiscovered story. I promise you that what comes next will be even more unexpected.